looking for a way to honor Henri, his legacy, and keep his spirit alive after Henri. And so I reached out to WDI and said, hey, I want to do this. We want to build something. And ice cream was always such a big part of the village, and I think it's a great way to honor Henri. And would you come up with some concepts? And they came up with 3 different concepts. One was like a chocolate factory, one was an ice palace, and then the third was a space theme. And that was the one I immediately went to because, of course, Henri was the general manager of the Starlite Motel during those pioneering early space days of Mercury 7 astronauts. And so he got to meet all of them, and it was just a great way to honor his legacy and his creativity. And we're just so excited that it's finally here. When, of course, John Glenn, he was the first person to orbit the Earth. He also went back up into space back in 1995 on a space shuttle, and he took a Give Kids the World flag with him. And so that's proudly displayed in there, and some of the early memorabilia from the Starlight Motel. And there's an original menu in there where you can see what the prices were back for a lobster dinner, I think $1.25 or something. And a lot of pictures of Henri the astronauts. And I think he's smiling down. It's a beautiful day. It's a great way to honor his legacy, and we just wanted to make him proud. We're open from 7:30 in the morning till 9:30 at night, so they can have ice cream any time of the day. And if we're closed and they decide they want ice cream, we're more than happy to come down and open it up, because every child should have ice cream whenever they want, and that's every child of every age. So you can see that the adults are having just as much fun having a banana split as the kids are. We've had this beautiful pirate ship down at the Park of Dreams where we celebrate Once Upon a Village every Friday night. And we had to tear that down, and we're rebuilding Serendipity 2, and that's going to be back on in April. We're hoping to unveil that. We'll have a giant Jumbotron screen there so we can show dive-in movies. It's just going to be great. We're going to be doing some fun things with the spa. We just unveiled Legoland. Legos helped build a beautiful Lego room in Amberville. And then we're very excited about Mayor Clayton's Wonder Lab.
Well, the Gallery of Hope is going to be transformed into Mayor Clayton's Wonder Lab. So this is going to be an interactive facility with hands-on education, fun, science, craft, tech, a little bit of everything. So Wish kids and their families will be able to come in and have a super engaging experience, learning and having fun in a really, really interactive environment. We'll have everything from embroidery, sewing, 3D printing, we'll have a laser cutter, vinyl cutter, robotics, tons of different things. Depending on what the kid's into, we can find their interests and then help them have some fun and take it from there. This guy, his name's Dr. Irwin. He was actually designed by a local animatronic prop builder. He worked for Universal, and he built this as kind of reminiscent of the 50s and 60s robots that you find on TV. It's great. It's all electrical inside with gears and cams and motors, and has all this great motion to it. And he heard about what we were doing and thought it would be a great piece. And so he'll be later installed as a sort of robotic receptionist to greet kids as they come into the Wonder Lab. So this is the entryway that you're in right now. So Dr. Irwin that you saw earlier is going to be our robotic receptionist. We'll have some cool spaceships up top, and as they come in, they'll then make their way over to the hub. In the hub, you'll find the Brilliance Bottler, which shows the wonder, imagination, and possibility going through the whole building, as well as some cool interactive lockers. So let's say a kid's coming in for a workshop, they can scan their room key and their locker will open up and they can get their item, or maybe they leave something to be 3D printed, they can come back and pick it up later. In the center, we've got a big round room. It's an interactive 3D gaming room. And what's great is it's all going to be accessible gaming. So a kid that perhaps can't use a conventional controller, we will help outfit them so that they can use an Xbox the way that anyone could, and they can participate in those same games, and then they can continue that gaming when they get home. We've got a huge tool center. It's going to be full of 3D printers, sewing machines, other items where kids can come on up and get involved and learn a new skill or make something fun. And then an interactive classroom area, great for building Spiro robots or other things, playing very dynamic open space that we can modular and move things around as we need.
Painters will come to pick up the trains. They'll take them off site and give them a whole new refresh and relook. They're actually going to develop a whole ride around this. The whole thing will be themed. There will be speakers inside. We'll have a conductor and a professor, a paleontologist. So as you go around, you'll wave at the kids on Glory's Magical Flight. You'll turn the corner into the Jurassic Valley where you will see the professor and paleontologist on the dig. You'll go underneath the Alamosaurus, around the back where we have a cave and a waterfall and mystical writings on the cave. And then the conductor will lead you right back here to JJ Station. All of this will be a nice new refresh and an exciting element to add around our Amberville.
You know, never a dull moment. We're already planning Night of a Million Lights 2, and I think the sky's the limit. We're very excited about what 2021 holds, but nothing more so than having been able to welcome families back on January 16th. That's the highlight of the year.